Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I wanted to talk about Mario 35 because I just missed this game. I really feel like they could have done a lot with it, and I still feel like they could do something with it now and just rebrand it as Mario 99. There's a chance that 99 players could be too much for a game like this, the way that it was set up, but in general, I think the game should come back, and I think they could make money off of it. I understand that Mario 35 was a way to celebrate Mario's 35 in general, which is, why it was called Mario 35, but at least with the Super Mario All-Stars thing, that only being available for a certain amount of time, at least if you bought it, that was it. You just have it now. With this game, it's just completely gone. You just can't play it now. I still have it saved on my Switch just in case if something happens with it, but if I try to play it, nothing's gonna happen. And it's not that Tetris 99 or Pac-Man 99 are terrible or anything. They're cool. I just really feel like with Mario 35, there were just so many different things that could happen in the game. Between the different levels that you could get, not knowing which levels could possibly be coming up, going to warp areas to try to pick a level that pops up that might help you or benefit you in some way, trying to stick around in certain areas and try to kill certain enemies to try to strategize and get other players out. There were just a lot of different things going on, and that's why I preferred Mario 35 over Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99. They're all different games, and I'm not trying to say it as if Mario 35 is superior or anything. It's just that in terms of my preference, having so many different factors going on is what made it so much fun. You didn't really know what to expect. Because of the fact that the levels were pretty much randomized based on what people picked, and the fact that there were so many different enemies. Now, that's not to say that this game is perfect, though, because with the way the levels are randomized by what people pick, that got really old, because I think a lot of people didn't understand that the level you picked in the beginning was what got randomized, because I think a lot of people just would select A and they'd pick 1-1, and that's why we saw so many 1-1s. I got so many of the first world levels. It was ridiculous. And I think it's just because not everyone really knew that that's kind of what created the playlist. And not even kinda, I'm pretty sure that's how the playlist got created, on which course you were going to play. They picked what players picked, and then it got randomized. So I think by having different modes, they could have alleviated this. They kind of did, because they used to have special events, and depending on what the special event was, it did pretty much fix that problem. And that's just with talking about what they could have done to make it a better experience in general, but they could have added so much more that would have just made it a bigger game in general, I feel like. They could have added Mario Bros. 2 elements, if not Mario Bros. 2 in general, the USA version. Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese version, they could have just straight up put in, and that could have been like a hard mode type of thing. They could have done Mario Bros. 3. They could have made a bunch of different costumes that you could buy with the coins that you collect in the game, or they could have had paid DLC, but you had all these coins that you would collect. It would have been cool if we could have used it for different costumes, or different characters in general, kind of like how they had the amiibo costumes in the first Mario Maker. They could have just put those in there. I could have been running around as K. Rool, although that wasn't one of the Mario Maker costumes, but you get my point. We could have just been having, I feel like, a lot more fun with this. And I feel like it's such an unexplored, untapped potential type of scenario where they made something amazing, didn't really improve upon it, didn't add anything more, and just took it away. And I'm really curious as to how popular it really was. Because, I don't know, maybe it did terrible. Maybe people got it when it first came out and then they were just completely done, and maybe even at that first initial wave, maybe there weren't even that many people that got it. But I think that this is a very unexplored, untapped potential game. I keep saying that weird, but you get my point. I just feel like there's a lot here that could have been explored, and I feel like this game could have been decently big. Maybe not huge, and you know what? Maybe not even big, but it could have been something. And I think it's just a huge shame that they took it away and they never added anything. I think there's a huge opportunity for profit with this. The entire game was free. Which, it's not that I don't want it to be free, but I'm just saying they could have still made it free and had paid DLC or something. Or released a paid version that wasn't a full price game, and we got Mario 35 with some added stuff. I think it's just a shame that they didn't explore any of it and just got rid of the entire game. So I hope that we see it return in some form, but at this point, I'm kind of doubting it. But I hope I'm wrong, and that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all this. If you enjoyed this and want to support more content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.